Nancy Twine, the founder and CEO of Briogeo Hair Care, and I'm so excited to train you on our full product line today so that you have the expertise and knowledge to make a huge impact and success at all of our stores. So before I talk about the product and ingredient specifics of the line, I want to take a minute to tell you a little bit about the Briogeo story because it's so important and it's so near and dear to my heart. I was actually inspired to create Briogeo based on a story that started with my grandmother. My grandmother raised 8 children on a small farm in West Virginia, and she was all about using the resources from her farm to provide for the family. And one of the things that she used to do is she would pick different ingredients from her garden and things she could get her hands on at the local markets, and she would make all of the family's personal care products in the kitchen of her home. And that included everything from soap to lotion to hair care products, you name it. And growing up, it was a tradition that was passed down to my mom and then later to me. We grew up making our own beauty products in the kitchen of our home. And at a very young age, I learned the important lesson that you truly could take ingredients from the earth and transform them into luxurious, highly effective beauty products. And that was something that was always so fascinating to me, and it's ultimately what inspired Briogeo, because that is what we are all about. We're all about taking natural plant and fruit derived ingredients and transforming them into products for your hair that are effective and really do work and give you the results that you're looking for. That's one of the things that makes our line so different. We are a clean hair care product line. One of the first things that's so important for you to know is that the entire Briogeo line is a 6 free hair care product line. What that means is that every single Briogeo product from now until forever is free of things like sulfates, silicones, parabens, phthalates, DEA, and synthetic colors. So things like silicones, these are synthetic polymers that coat the hair. They're in a lot of hair oils, but they can actually build up on the hair over time, really diminishing the hair cuticle. So that's why we leave them out. Instead of using silicones, we use pure natural oils that are good for the hair. Sulfates are harsh surfactants that can actually cause scalp and follicle damage and inflammation. These are really harsh surfactants that are used in things like dishwashing detergent. So we leave them out of all Briogeo shampoos. Instead, we use coconut-derived cleansers to cleanse the hair and rid it of dirt, oil, and buildup. Parabens are synthetic preservatives that are used to maintain the shelf life of products, but they've been linked to things like cancers and endocrine disruption. So we've taken them out of all of our products, and instead we're using an eco-certified blend of preservatives that help to maintain the shelf life of all of our products for 2 years, which is a really long time, but without those other harmful side effects. DEA is a similar chemical to sulfates that we leave out, given the fact that it can be very irritating to the scalp, skin, eyes, and the hair follicle. In addition to synthetic dyes, people that have skin sensitivities can be really sensitive to things like colors and irritants, and they can cause things like inflammation to the hair, the scalp, and the eyes as well. And then lastly, phthalates are synthetic fragrance stabilizers that have been linked to things like hormonal imbalances and endocrine disruption, so we leave them out. And because we don't use phthalates in our products, sometimes you'll notice that the scents can vary within each formula. And that's not because we're using a different fragrance, it's just because we're not using harmful fragrance stabilizers that can also cause potential harm to your health. So Briogeo is all about clean hair care and really harnessing the power of nature to create effective products. Next up, what's so important to note too is that every single Briogeo product contains what we call a NOVA complex. NOVA stands for natural oils, vitamins, and antioxidants. These are some of the most essential building blocks for healthy, shiny, beautiful, vibrant hair, and we include them in every single product. Natural oils, vitamins, and antioxidants are ingredients that you hear a lot about in skincare, but you don't hear about that much in hair care. And we're just all about thinking about your hair the same way you would your skin. And essentially, Briogeo is like skincare for your hair. That's actually one of our mottos and something you should remember. Briogeo is skincare for your hair, because if we treat our hair well and we feed it those nurturing, beneficial ingredients, it will create the foundation for healthier hair over time. And lastly, we have products for everyone. We have a very diverse assortment line. This is not an ethnic line, it's not a non-ethnic line, it's all about inclusivity. So we have products for people that have fine and thin hair, or curly, coily, and wavy hair, or dry, damaged, color-treated hair. So all of the lines that I'm going to talk to you about are all texture specific. So you're working with a line that you can really introduce to any type of client, no matter her hair type, background, ethnicity, or anything. So this is hair care for all. So the fact that we are 6-free, we have this wonderful Nova complex inside of every formula, and we've got something for everyone, is one of the things that truly, truly, truly makes Briogeo such a unique product line. And these are things that you really should remember, because it's going to be so important to your success that you're able to articulate to people what makes Briogeo different and why should they give it a chance.